Hey guys, Plain and Simple Man here, and some obvious sarcasm on my part with my thumbnail. Not meant to give any impression to you guys that I support this guy, but with that said, there's a term right now floating around the gaming community that's been used pretty loosely, and that's the term often used to describe the apparent superiority of PC gamers. That term is PC, Master Race. It's a term that pops up in the comment sections on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and all kinds of other social forums, and I think we've all seen it from time to time. In most cases, it's used as a lighthearted way for some gamers to take a friendly poke at their console friends, letting them know not only their preference to PC gaming, but throwing hardware superiority at them as if hardware alone is the deciding factor on which platform is the so-called master race. To me, the term master race and the message behind it, whether a friendly poke or a harsh statement, doesn't really hold up in a rational argument or debate with me because after all, guys, it's all about personal preference, right? Using the term to troll as a way of getting a rise out of somebody or maybe trying to get a negative reaction from someone, it just doesn't hold a whole lot of water with me, and you lose credibility with me as well. As an example, I was talking to a guy at work a couple of weeks ago about something gaming related, and in the middle of the conversation, another individual I work with blurted out, "PC Master Race!" I stopped what I was saying, I looked at him and said, "Hey man, do you like playing games on the PC?" And of course he replied, yeah. And my response to him was, well, I like playing on my Xbox One. What's the problem? That's like a guy riding in a 12-cylinder BMW and saying, BMW Master Race, to another guy who owns a Honda Civic, which is reliable, has great resale value, and gets great gas mileage. My point is, your 12 cylinders, or in gaming terms, guys, better hardware doesn't make the gaming experience a better one for everybody. Not everybody looks at gaming from simply a hardware perspective alone. And there's all kinds of other factors involved that allow gamers to make their own choice at which platform they prefer. Variables like price, what platforms their friends play on, brand loyalty, convenience, user interface, simplicity, and keep in mind, guys, it's not like the PS4, Xbox One, or even the Wii U looks anything like the Atari 2600 in terms of graphics. So I posed a question to you guys, and it doesn't matter what platform you choose to play on, but why can't you simply play on whatever platform you like, play whatever game you like with whoever you want to play with, and just leave it at that? I don't have anything against you guys who celebrate the term PC Master Race. I guess I just don't understand why you guys say it. Let's switch gears for a minute, alright? NoobTube. You guys have heard the term NoobTube, right? It's used in a lot of first-person shooter games. It's yet another example of a statement I simply don't understand, because I've come across players who are highly skilled at using the so-called noob tubes, and their skills hardly represented the term noob, especially when they're on top of the leaderboard. So, getting back to the PC Master Race argument, if you PC owners are so happy with your PC, you can't get enough playtime on your PC, then why use the term? You guys are happy, right? Why do you insist on dogging console gamers and getting people all riled up in forums rather than talking about the games that you guys enjoy on your PC without trying to make enemies and upsetting other gamers? Listen guys, I'm definitely a thick-skinned individual that doesn't get rattled too often because I'm confident in what I do, the platforms that I play on, as well as the games that I like. But there's things that I find in the gaming community that to me gets old after a while, and PC Master Race is definitely one of them. In closing, I think because the gaming community spans across multi-platforms, different game types and genres, and the fact that we're from different parts of the world, and believe me guys, those differences are obvious at times, but I wish we could all simply do our thing and respect what other people do along the way, but it probably isn't going to happen anytime soon. Anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to a guy that wears a bag on his head. Give me some love, guys. Listen, guys, there's always going to be some type of divide in the gaming community, but at the end of the day, remember one thing, guys. Different strokes for different folks. I'm Plain and Simple Man. Have a good one.